refresh here, and let's see. Here we have a lot of places. I can delete them. So this one let's delete. This one let's use effect here, and empty arrow function, empty array here. So no dependencies. And here we want to, let's say, grab Axios and want to run get on /places. And in the response, we should grab the data from the response. Let's do arrow function. And let's say that this data will be actually a list of our places. So let's do state const places set places will be use state, and default will be empty array. And here we can do set places and just data like this. Now we need to fix this endpoint. So let's do this. Let's go to index.js and well, let's see. We need to add up get /places, and as always request response, and like this. And now to grab all the places, how we can do this? We need to first grab the user ID. We are grabbing user ID doing this thing and grabbing the token first. So let's do this. Let's grab the token and let's decrypt the token this way. So I do like this. Maybe instead of doing this, we can just put, or it doesn't matter. Right, let's close this here. And now let's see. We want to grab ID from the user. So the const ID from, user data, and user data is actually decrypted token. We get user ID and we want to respond JSON with all the places. So we can do just place and find, and we want to find where the owner is actually our ID. And this is async function, so we need to add a wait here. So place find will have enough time to respond. Let's see, network tab, and we have places here, 200, and we get one place. So I guess it's inside our state now. So let's try to list it. So let's get rid of this string here. And let's say that under this link, I will have another div with a list of our places. So let's do if places length is bigger than 0, and then let's do places map, and for each place we'll do parentheses, and then let's put a div, and let's put for now place.title. So we have one uniquely designed organic nature house of grid. Right, but maybe let's add some styling first. On this main div, let's add the class names to add margin top of 4. And for each place, let's do class names and let's add a border like this. And maybe instead of a border, we can add a background of gray 200. Yes, something like this. And let's add a padding of at least 2. Let's add rounded corners, rounded to XL, and more padding. Let's do padding 4. And now let's maybe show the first photo. So how can we show the first photo? We have it inside the photos, I guess. Let's see here. Yes, we have photos that is empty. Okay, that is weird. Let's see inside index.js if we are saving photos. Okay, we are saving added photos, but we don't have it inside our model schema. That's why it doesn't work. Instead, we need to do photos should be added photos. Let's save it. Let's go back. So we don't have any photos on this one. So I think I will quickly add it back with the photos. Maybe we can maybe make an edit functionality. I will fix edit functionality so we can edit places. All right, but we have title here. But first I wanted to show here an image. So on this image, here I will have a div for the photo that we don't have. But in case we would have, let's do place place photos, sorry, if we have a place photos length, so if there's any photo, let's do parentheses and let's do image and let's do place photos of 0, so first photo. Okay, and the length is bigger than 0, like this. For this photo, for this div, that is parent of this image, main photo, let's do width of 32 and height of 32, something like this. And on the main div of a place, let's make it flex, so the photo will go on the left side. And here we'll also add background gray 500, maybe too dark, let's do 300. Yes, and let's see, maybe we can do just 100 here. Yes, and we can add some gap, let's say gap of 4. Yes, we have title here, maybe we can put this title as an h2. Let's put this title like this. Let's add the class name on those on this h2. Let's do text XL, something like this. And let's make it bold. So let's do font bold. Maybe bold is not that important. It looks ugly. And well, we have this. And now let's make that we can click it and we can edit this. Or maybe we want to display some kind of more information. Let's display more information paragraph. And let's display also place dot description like this, but this should go underneath, so I'll put those two into div like this. And for this paragraph, let's do class name, and I want this paragraph to be small, and I want margin top of 2, and I want this to first, this div with the photo shouldn't shrink. So let's add grow on this one. And well, it didn't work, I think, but this shouldn't grow. So let's do grow 0 and let's do shrink because it should shrink. And let's see, this has width. I need to inspect this one and to see. I guess we need to add here as well shrink to 0. So let's do shrink to 0, and now this one is right. So now it looks better. But now we should be able to add a arrow cursor on this one. So let's do cursor pointer. Yes, and now let's make a link of this. So here let's do link and link to, and then /account /places, and then /id of this place. So let's do plus place and that underscore id. So if I click on this, it goes to /account /places and this id. But we don't have any route for this, so we need to add it. So let's go to app.jsx and let's see, we have two places new and places, but we don't have the places and then the ID. So let's add it. I will copy paste this part and now let's see, let's add ID as a param and let's use the same component places form page, and let's open this component. And as you can see now this works, /places /then ID. But now we need to grab the ID. So let's do const ID from use params, and let's do console log the ID to see how it looks like if we have the ID. Yes, we do. Let's see if we go to add new place. Do we have an ID? No, ID is undefined. So let's now see. Let's use effect. Here we will have an arrow function, but the second param, dependencies list, will be an array, and the only dependency will be ID. And the ID is actually the ID of our post from the param. And here we check if ID is undefined, so no ID, then we'll just return nothing and it will stop there. But if we have ID, then let's say we want to fetch with Axios, so Axios get to /places / and then ID of it, of this place. So now if I save, I go to my accommodations and I click this one, we have this ID. And as you can see, it tries to get this API endpoint that we don't have yet. So let's open places and let's see. Let's add app get / places / then ID here. And then we need to add request response. And then we need to do first grab the ID param here. So let's maybe do response JSON and let's see if we can grab the ID. Let's do request params. Request param. Is it? I think it's params. So if I refresh it, we should have yes, it returns in response ID to be this. All right, so we can grab const ID from request params. All right, when we have the ID, let's just respond with JSON about this place. So here we just do await, place, find by ID, and then just ID. Because this is, we have await, we need to add async. And I guess here we don't need to check if we have any, we don't need to check what kind of owner is it, because all places or all information about all places should be publicly available, so it doesn't really matter. It shouldn't be that only the owner should see all the information. So places form page, let's go back. And now after we grabbed the place information, let's run then. And let's grab the response here. Let's do arrow function. Maybe we can put it back here so it'll be easier to follow. And from the response, we want to grab data from response. And let's see, let's refresh and let's see how it looks like. So we get all this info. We need to now pack it into our state. So we will do like this. Set title and here data title. Then we need to do set address and data address. Then we will do set added photos and here we'll just do data photos. Then we'll do set description and here data description. What's next? Set perks and here data perks. Set extra info, data extra info, and set check-in, data check-in, set checkout, data checkout, and set max guests and data max guests. And I think that's it. Now if I save, as you can see, everything has been fixed. So we have text area with the description and other stuff, and everything has been loaded except the perks. Let's see if we have perks inside our database. So if we have perks, yes, we have array of perks, but looks like it doesn't work. So we have perks here. Let's see if we have them inside our components here. So places form page. Yeah, we have our perks here, but they haven't been selected. So let's fix it. Let's scroll to perks. As you can see, we have selected, but we are not making them selected here on the inputs. Sorry, not selected, checked. So let's make them checked. I will select every input like this near to the name. And now let's add checked. And checked should be true only if this name, so maybe I can select the name, copy, only if this name is inside the selected. So I can do actually selected that includes like this, and now this, and let's close parentheses. Now if I save, everything is selected. Is it true? Yes, it is, because we have 6 elements inside perks. So I can unselect one, but if I reload the page, it should be back to selected. One more thing is I would like the text area to be bigger by default. So let's go to CSS file, index CSS, and for text area, only text area, I want to add the height of, let's say 200 pixels. Yes, maybe 150. Let's do 140. Yes, this one is good. Right, so this one looks nice, but now let's try to fix the functionality for updating the